So many of you know that about the sales funnel, how funnels are working. We have different stages like awareness, consideration, and then decision making involves, right? But we don't know about the sales pipeline. And majority think sometimes like uh, there are a lot of things happening in sales, to be honest, like in a business, and we have very untouched portion, and we haven't talked about in time like sales pipeline, right? We haven't spoke about sales pipeline before in our session, or maybe you are watching some marketing videos and all. Maybe they are not talking much about the sales pipeline. What is sales pipeline? Okay, they must be repeating the sales funnel, lead generation funnel again and again, but not the sales pipeline. So today I'm going to show you that what exactly sales funnel and the sales pipeline is, and why it is important to know all the processes and how it works. And also at the same time, shall we use the both system like sales funnel and pipeline, or we stick to the sales funnel formula? Okay, we'll get to know. All right. Right. So the thing is, how many of you know that the sales pipeline? Sorry. And okay, I'll do one thing. I'll show you one thing that would be a little more clear to you. What if I can share you a picture? What is sales funnel and pipeline looks like? Can you see the screen right now?
Yes.
Fantastic. So on your left is a sales funnel. Okay. On your left is a sales funnel, and on your right is a sales pipeline. What is the basic difference from a sales funnel and a sales pipeline? I'll tell you. Suppose you have a B2B product, okay? B2B product, and your ticket price is very high, as I told, for the real estate and the car owners, okay? For real estate and car owners, the price is very high. So in order to manage all the contacts, okay, in order to manage all the contacts, pricing, negotiation, contact, everything, we have to use sales pipeline in order to maintain this stuff. Okay. In the sales pipeline, you can create a contact. You can put the quality score. What is the qualification of it? So we spoke about earlier that what is quality score. Okay, we give quality score according to this sales funnel and lead generation funnel, but we haven't discussed that where to put it, either on Excel, either on our CRM system, or like what exactly that format is. The format is called sales pipeline. Okay? We create a sales pipeline on our Excel sheet, whether in a CRM system, you're using any kind of software. There is inside there is a sales pipeline which they created in basic codes. Okay, the basic structure starts from the contact, and they give the qualification score according to that, whether voice is breaking. Guys, my voice is breaking or fine?
It's fine.
Fine.
Perfect.
It's fine for Modisha Bharat. You can check your internet maybe.
Bye.
Yeah, all right, so let's come back to here. So we have a contact. We are going to provide the qualification score for this sales pipeline, and after giving qualification, suppose I have 100 or 1000 leads coming every day. I'm giving score 7, 5, 8 out of 10, and I want only 100 people to call each day that I have discussed that day, right? So in order to call everyone, I want that those who are qualifying more than 8 score out of 10. Okay, so I can have a meeting with them. I can schedule my meeting for a call and for discuss further. Now this process comes under the sales pipeline, where you can refine this process a little more, like by meeting, and we later will give a proposal. This is a basic structure, isn't it? Like we create a contact, then we give a quality score, we set a meeting, then we go and send up a proposal. Sir, this is our offer, what do you do? Then they negotiate a bit. There is another process that it doesn't cover here, which is a negotiation after a proposal. Okay, they negotiate a bit. You ask for 10 lakh rupees of this product. They said no, 10 lakh is looks very expensive, can you just give me some discount and offer something good for me? So they will say, okay, I'll give you 9 lakh 50,000. So this is something, and at the end you close the deal. Okay, you at the end close the deal. This is a closing, and you will find your retention. What is your retention here? It means that how many people are actually converting out of your after scoring the contact and adding to the sales pipeline. And your question should be right now, why am I maintaining this sales pipeline if I can maintain this sales funnel? Do you have this question in your mind?
Yes.
Okay. So sales funnel can be work for straight, like see, there is two types of thing. There's you can work with the sales funnel only formula. Other thing is like you can use sales funnel and sales pipeline both together at the same time. Okay, most of the people using sales funnel alone, they are not using sales pipeline. what is the main benefit of the sales pipeline is you can get an accurate sales forecasting. Sales funnel cannot give you forecast. Okay, they cannot give you forecast that how many people will give you better conversion, because when you start maintaining your data inside here, like in qualification, meeting, proposal, this is a proper system like a sales pipeline. Okay, when you start maintaining this, you will come to know that okay, I have a total 100 leads. 100 lead potential cost is somewhat 50 lakh rupees. But in the sales funnel, you cannot know that what is the potential lead cost. Okay, because you can only know that okay, I have only 100 leads. Now the purchase is only 50 out of 100. But you don't know that your 100 lead potential value is 50 lakh. And in order to forecast, if I just for some time, if I hide this sales pipeline, how you can forecast anything as an analytical way that your sales is good, or you should focus on quality score, you should focus on better proposal, you should focus on your negotiation. How you can do it? Because sales funnel doesn't allow you all these things. What do you think, guys? Like, do we can calculate some metrics from sales funnel? We can do calculate from that also, but the thing is we cannot forecast sales. What do you think? Can we forecast sales from sales funnel?
Not exactly. So the work for the sales funnel is still we get the leads and we give it to the company, and beyond that, they have to work. It generally happens like that, right?
Yes.
Once we get the email ID, contact details, we'll give it to the business owner. After which they will contact and they will nurture, they will do whatever they want to do.
Yes.
Back
So
in process.
again, the few benefits of this using this sales pipeline.
But I have
Again,
one doubt in this case, where this pipeline as a digital marketer we will be using.
good question. So in order to use it, we must use any kind of CRM system. It's a customer relation management system where you can use all this stuff. Like you can create contact, give a quality score. You can you can schedule a meeting with them. You can send a proposal. Suppose you are a freelancer. Okay, let's talk about as a freelancer. You are all freelancer, digital marketer, and looking for clients and market. But you have a good sales funnel to pitch it to incoming all these queries and handling and refine the process. But the thing is how you will manage all the data. Okay, that is something that a prospectful thing, but I want you to analyze the data and store it somewhere. Where you're going to store it? In a sales pipeline you must store it. Okay, this is something I can recommend you. Like you can use Hootsuite. Okay, HubSpot is a free CRM system right now. You can go ahead and use HubSpot. How many of you use HubSpot already?
I have not used for this purpose.
Okay, so I'll show you guys HubSpot. This is
I'm
my
reading
CRM.
blog.
Yes, I'll show you my CRM. Just a second, let me just relog in.
And Vijay, one more thing.
Yes.
When we talk to digital marketers, they tell we are marketers. Why should we go into this sales part and things for the client? If they are also asking for the conversion, then we can ask their sales team to work. Why should we, like that? A few times question comes. So in that case, how can we tell them that sales pipeline will help and all those things?
See, most of the time, this is something that is related to you as a fundamental. I'm telling you, because most of the business already using sales pipelines. Okay, this is one stuff that I'm showing just now. Just let me see if we have some contacts inside. We're supposed to have some contacts. Okay, all right. So this is something that we are maintaining data over here. Okay, We can assign owner, do activity, schedule everything. This is something a CRM system. We have automated this from our Facebook ad campaign, Google ad campaign, and from a website. Whenever people are coming from our sales funnel, they are landing straight here. And after this, we are assigning people over here and giving the feedback to a particular person that whether we should talk immediately or we should talk after a few days. We have to schedule it accordingly. Okay, so we can send email, task, assign, and meetings. These are all stuff already here. So I recommend you to use once as a HubSpot as a freelancer. Okay, most of the businesses already using not exactly HubSpot, but they have their own CRM like Zoho, Tally doesn't have the CRM, but Zoho have the CRM system. Okay, Bitrix 24, Salesforce is a big CRM system. Okay, all these having all the CRM system. So basically, what I'm telling, this pipeline is already inside the CRM. And you must know, if you are using sales funnel and also using sales pipeline, you have the higher value of analytics. Okay, you can calculate various things. You can improve your tracking. You can improve your tracking, that if you're giving 8 score and people are converting well, and if you're giving 6 score, they are not converting well. In order to compare that, you must need some data to analyze. Okay, where you going to analyze, in some Excel sheet or some on a CRM system as a sales pipeline. Correct? Am I clear, guys? Where you going to analyze all the data which is coming from sales funnel?
Excel will be vague. We won't be able to know lot of metrics, but CRM inbuilt will have lot of things.
Yes, exactly. In the CRM, you will get a step-by-step process where you can see all the contact, qualification, meeting, proposal, closing, retention, all the stuff which is going in after coming a lead. Okay, you can do target resource allocation. You can think, if this some particular lead requires better resource like a good salesperson to tackle, you can give it. This is something as a marketer and business owner I'm telling you, so you must have as a sales pipeline. Okay, no, people are using sales funnel. We, in the marketing language, we use sales funnel most of the time, but to manage all the data properly in a very big volume, let's suppose you are generating 5,000 10,000 leads. After 1 week, you will get 1 lakh, almost 70,000. Okay, after 1 month, you will see 5 to 10 lakh leads in your system, and after a few months it will be a crore. Okay, after a few months it will be crore. So how you will manage all these crores of number of data in just Excel sheet? It's just not possible. Correct, it is not possible. So think on the big picture to manage all the stuff and do forecasting on sales and do forecasting on your conversion values. You need something called sales pipeline, where you can just open and see where your leads are stucking at, whether they are stucking at a meeting, like they are in the meeting right now, but they haven't got any proposal. So this is our fault. So we can check this meeting stage. In order to check it, we can assign someone to immediately just go to this and ask for the meeting. Why you're not guys doing? So we can take action accordingly in our internal business. Okay, this is something that's gonna helpful, because if you just talk about sales funnel, we have a few basic things, which is awareness, intent, interest, evaluation, purchase. Okay, this is a very broad to very coming narrow down staging. But as a data, is a data, because you're marketing, you are a marketer. Okay, digital marketer, all we are, and we have to maintain data very properly in order to evaluate and forecast the results in coming future. Not just about tomorrow, today. We are also making sure that what is going to happen after 1 year. We are keep investing lakhs of amount on our advertisement, website building, blogging, videography. What will be the outcome? Because we will never know. All the big people in MNCs, they are forecasting all the sales correctly just because they are using this sales pipeline. Okay, don't think just using sales funnel you will get good results. Definitely you will get results, no doubt. I have no doubt in that. You will get it. Sales funnel is very important. But if you start using sales pipeline together with the sales funnel, you will see that whatever the people are coming, you are giving the score, you are automating the process, you are visualizing the all thing. Sales funnel cannot be visualized. Also one thing, it cannot be visualized. Sales pipeline can be visualized, like what is the representation of the current stage of your leads. Suppose you have a 10,000 leads right now, live leads, 10,000 fresh and live leads, and you want to see the stage, each stage of each person, where they are stucking at, whether they are qualification and stucking, where they are on the meeting stage, or where they have proposal sent but they are not following up, whether they have closed but they don't get any consultation from you. You're getting it what I'm trying to say here?
Yes.
Yes.
In the
So
sales funnel
this
you
is
cannot
all
track
about
individually.
sales.
No, it's not about the sales. It is something that you are tracking. What I'm saying, the first data is coming from sales funnel. Okay, understand. Suppose your data.
Then it will then it is also happened with content marketing, FB ads, and other kinds of digital
I'm telling you
marketing.
one example, Vishnu. Listen. So suppose your data is coming through sales funnel. Okay, you come to my profile. It's an awareness. You see my content. It's an interest. You deeper gone to it's an intent. Okay, you start evaluating all this, and after some time, I started selling something like a course you purchased. Okay, now you are into my sales funnel, and you did a good job. Now I got your data information like phone number, email. Now what I'm doing after getting your data, I'm putting this to a sales funnel or sales pipeline. Okay, after putting, I'm using a sales pipeline, I'm creating as a contact, I'm giving a score, quality score. If Vishnu has already purchased my product, I'll give you a 10 out of 10. If Vishnu haven't purchased, suppose you're not purchasing any product right now, and I'm just giving you like a lead magnet, a free stuff. Okay, so I have to give you a score. So I'm giving you a score 7 out of 10. After that, from my team, someone will call you. Hi Vishnu, you have shown interest to my product. Are you interested to have a good quick meeting for 15 minutes to just to know that whether we can pitch this product to you or not, whether this requirement is not. Okay, so you will say, okay, let's go for 15 minutes meeting. Now you are on the next stage, which is meeting. After meeting, I will go and come to and talk to you in person. When I will talk about my product, I can give you one software, right? I suppose I'm selling some software and tell you, if you use this kind of software and tool, it will be easy to create content and everything. This is my pitching in meeting. After that, this is a proposal that I'm sending you price. This costs 20,000 rupees, Vishnu. And you will say, okay, let me think. Then after some time, I will do follow up. And you say, okay, I'm good to go. And I'm paying it right now. The moment you pay, it's coming in closing. Closing is your sales. Okay. The moment you pay, it's now closing. After closing, I can see the retention value. I like you, I have 100 more students like a Vishnu. Okay. Those who have shown interest on my product, I got a meeting with each. Now at the end of the day, I'm seeing that 20 people bought. So it means my retention is a 20% of the sales. Correct?
Yes, yes.
So without sales pipeline, can you think that I can imagine a big picture and a broader picture? Like suppose I have 1 lakh or 10 lakh students, can I do it manually on Excel sheet or some random stages? I cannot do it, right? We need some
No,
proper
no.
system.
And one more thing also will be useful if a particular lead is dropping out from any point in sales pipeline. Again, we can target the similar kind of audience through some ads or some digital marketing thing, right?
Yes, that is something your I would say sincerity on this digital marketing part. Suppose you are dropping out few leads, what you can do, you can separate those leads, those who are not showing interest, like they you called them but they didn't pick your phone. What you can do, you can start sending emails. Okay, in order to start emails and think like that, you must know the data first, right? Unless and until you have evaluated data, how you can send it? So first thing, you have to filterize, you have to check and give some scores. Then in order to, after giving that, then definitely you can send emails, run retargeting ads to particular people to make them understand that why a product is important. That is a something marketing strategy that will go after some time. So my basic thing is sales pipeline. How does it work, right? I hope you clear now that how these things work right now.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Right? Do you think that it is something that helpful there? Because many people ask me as a personal level as well that they're using sales funnel and they're using some Excel sheet to give them all the data. I said it's fine, totally fine. No, I have no problem with that. But the moment the data is coming a little more, like suppose you are getting 500 and 1000. So I have run campaigns where I'm getting 4,000 of emails every day. Okay. 4,000 emails every day coming in my straight in the database. After a few months, if I check, it will be like in some lakhs, okay, 30 or 25 lakhs of contacts. So I cannot manage on Excel sheet. I cannot scroll again and again. There is some also limitation in Excel sheet. How many of you know that there's a limitation of Excel rows? We cannot add 30 and 40 lakhs kind of data inside. Okay, so we need a kind of system which can handle
10
all the
lakh
data.
48,576 rows.
Just 1048, yes. So we cannot go beyond that. Correct. So we have also limitation over there. So to exceed that, in order to perform well, we have to forecast all the sales, leads, scoring, the meetings we are doing. Suppose we are good at contacts, we are good at sales funnel, everything is fine, but we are not able to do a meeting. We cannot arrange a meeting. No one is calling from our team. How we will come to know that these are the faults in our system to in order to better conversion? At the end, if you don't follow sales pipeline, what I'm trying to say, if you're not following sales pipeline, you will not get enough sales, enough conversion. If your conversion drops, your client will be not happy. In fact, you will be not happy. Okay, you will keep on thinking that why things are not working. You feel like, okay, I am doing good sales funnel, people are coming like huge, like 4 to 5,000 people are coming again and again, but the thing is people are not converting. No one will be happy in your group, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. So guys, I hope you understand that what is sales pipeline, and I want you to do your own research on this. I've shown you one this tool called HubSpot, which is free to use. Okay, this is a free CRM by HubSpot.
You show the sales pipeline, no? Can you show it with this HubSpot little, a small short explanation? It'll be easy to map, understand.
Why not? Sure.
So we do digital marketing with different platforms like SEO and other things, and everywhere we used to get this leads like contact form and other places. So from there we'll take it to CRM, right?
Yes. So basically, all this thing is coming from my Facebook lead generation ad. So HubSpot can be integrated with Facebook lead generation ads. So the moment they
Okay,
fill
so
the data,
it
all the
it
data will come in.
automated.
Yes, it's
It's
automated.
automated now. When a something when a person try to enter his name or email ID, then that data automatically transferred to HubSpot.
Yes, it's an automated
HubSpot.
process. Yes, it's an automated
Okay.
process.
We can connect it to the website also, no?
Yes, definitely. We can connect to our website. We can, in fact, connect to our contact us form. The moment they fill the contact us form in the website, they will come here. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, from here itself, we can directly email them, call them,
So you got a lot
schedule a
of things, right?
meeting.
So we can schedule email, task, performance. If you have a teammate in your group, you can give them certain tasks. Like suppose create this kind of design, okay, for sending in the proposal. So you can internally define a task to your group. So after the task is done, you can still send the email to your client as well. Okay, this is something a very big CRM. There are a lot of things to learn here. Let me just quickly save it, and I can see. Let's this thing's working. Okay, meeting is scheduled now. Yeah, and after filling, they see there are a lot of things I have to fill up, like notes and emails things. After filling all the data, if I go back, you will see there are different columns are available in order to do some research if you want to do it. Yes, see, this is for lead generation for some air conditioning company. Okay, how I am maintaining this. Let's see. There is an email residential. I'm asking that what is the approximately tonnage requirement for ACs, like 1 ton, 2 ton, 5 ton. So all the tonnage requirement will start showing up. We have to give the score accordingly. Contact owner. So if we have some owner in our group, so we can do it. Associate company, we are running 2 little groups that we can do it. Last activity, lead status. This is very important. The lead status. It is open, closed, still under process. We can track all the status from here. So the data is not maintained in the HubSpot because we have moved to some other CRM. Okay, this is free CRM that you can use it. But in our company, like we are using something called GrowSmart. This is something also a good CRM system that we are using from a long time now. I'll show you that how this thing also works. Guys, screen is visible.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
just showing you in order to just make you understand how the sales funnel is working.
So this will be basically used for one who is nurturing and converting the sales, right? Scheduling the meeting.
Absolutely.
Our work will be like setting up the CRM and
Then
giving to them.
along with digital marketing, we have to learn this also, how to operate the CRM.
That you can learn in your meantime, that is fine, but my basic thing is you must know that CRM thing, that how things working with sales funnel. Okay, because if suppose you are running sales funnel for some company and you are doing digital marketing, and the company will say you are not a good marketer, because you will ask, hey, why I'm giving you leads, they will say but no one is converting, I'm not getting sales even after getting 5,000. So you will say like why it's happening, why it's not happening. Okay, you must also know the inside company process, that they are following or not. If they are not following, recommend them to use it. This should be kind of expertise you have.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to become like expert in this marketing industry to make, to get our sales anyhow. If it requires CRM system, add it. If it requires sales pipeline, add it. If it requires double sales process, add it. But you have to visualize, think, and analyze all the data correctly. Okay, don't take a chance on sales. I don't take a chance on sales. If I am getting a lead, I'll give my best to get a conversion. Whether I have to implement a software, new tagline, new website, I have to create the new website. I'll create a new recreate a website. Otherwise, I'll not stick to the old website if I'm not confident enough. Okay, don't do that kind of practices, because we should be very focus on this part, because people are not doing. They're thinking, okay, our job is to just generate leads. That's it. But it's not like that.
Yeah, many times they'll tell your ad is not giving me proper quality leads, and we will be also thinking what type of ads to run again, but we won't know why it is not, they're calling or not. If they're using the leads properly also, we won't know.
See guys, this is my data. Okay, this is the data. You can clearly see this is a pipeline, as I've shown you, right? This is the same pipeline, something limited there. This is the straight lead coming up. There is no stage process. We have provided some stages. This is filtered data. This is a potential lead. Okay, this process is going on from left to right. Okay, now negative response, those who are not showing interest. Okay, and also we clearly see here we are giving the score hot, warm, cold, correct? So in order to we can perform a better calling, that we can do it. Lead, is it coming under lead? Okay, the moment they ask for the price, it becomes an inquiry for us, from lead to inquiry. Okay, the moment they ask for the price of the survey, it becomes an inquiry. So it's a sales pipeline, a next step. It's not like you stick to the same which I have shown you. This is something that only having a 7 or 8 process, but in a very big company it can go up to 80 process or like 50 process. But these are basics. Okay, contact, qualification, meeting, proposal, closing, retention. This is the basics. So this is something that we have elaborated in a better manner. So like leads is coming, they are getting inquiry, we are sending quotation. Suppose this inquiry value is 99 lakh 71,000. So quotation value is something our this. So see, you can see clearly the inquiry value was 19 lakh, but we are crossing like 1 crore 22 lakh 58,000. Correct? This is the quotation value that we have sent, and this is some high focus. Again, we are giving another segment of high focus leads, where we are targeting all these people: NAB service, Greater Noida, air conditioning project, so and so. You're getting that why I'm showing this lead sales pipeline, to make you understand this process.
Yes.
Yes.
Great. So I hope you are now pretty confident that when someone asks that why the heck I have to use the sales pipeline, because I'm already sales, I am using already sales funnel. So I am telling you, just because you will meet many new people in industry. Okay, they might be new, they might be very newbie, but to be honest, in the digital marketing as a institution, I have been there in a many institution as well, but they are not teaching that what is the sales pipeline. I'm very surprised to see that. Okay, they're not showing that what is the sales pipeline, just teaching marketing. But inside the marketing, sales pipeline have a big role. Do you think that sales pipeline has big role inside this sales funnel with this in order to use sales pipeline?
Yes.
I think it's just like a ROI. Just then we have lots of digital marketing do on social media, but in order to take out the ROI, then we will exactly get to know that what is our investment, what is the profit and gain. So
Yes.
as simple as that, we do the sales funnel, we create awareness, interest, anything. We create leads also, sales also. But in order to take out the whole process for the forecasting future, the past and the gains, we have to maintain the sales pipeline also.
Correct. Correct. Fantastic. That was it, guys. That's it. This is what this session was all about. I want to show that why the sales pipeline is working like anything. You all know that sales funnel, right? I don't have to talk much about it. What is sales funnel? Because I've been kept on talking about this lead generation funnel. It's a next little step ahead thing in the sales funnel. We'll talk more about in sales funnel in coming classes. This is something that we'll keep on touching in between 30 days. Okay. But I hope you clear about the sales pipeline with the using of sales funnel. that what is the potential we can use for the sales forecasting. We can correct our business processes. We can correct our internal processes which is not doing correctly. Suppose your call time is less. If you're getting lead today and you're calling 3 days after 3 days, how you will know that people are calling you? Okay, how you will track the data that when you called last time, and suppose you are called for 10 times in a month, how you gonna maintain all the data in the 10 times you called, and each time what is the conclusion? How you will write everything? It's not possible in writing an Excel sheet, right? You need a system which is called sales pipeline. Okay.
Yeah. I think that one of the main reason that CRM companies are growing so fast.
Yes.
One of the
Sir, it's done with Salesforce also.
Sales, yes. Salesforce. So Salesforce is also a sales. Actually, it's a full CRM system, but yeah, it does have the sales pipeline primarily because Salesforce based on the sales pipeline. So the biggest sales pipeline software is I have ever used, which is Pipedrive. How many of you have used like heard about Pipedrive?
no, I didn't
Pipedrive is a sales
heard
CRM
about
system.
it.
No.
Pipedrive is a sales CRM system. I can show you. This something looks like this. You can research about it. That was similar to that what I have. This was similar to what I was shared you. Okay.
HubSpot.
Yes, HubSpot, but it is paid. Okay, this is very advanced in terms of sales pipelining. You can go beyond. You can create a lot of graphs very easily for a big picture to analyze that what is your current stage of sales, why your not sales is converting, why the people in your company, like suppose 50 people are working in sales, why they are not able to do the sales correctly. You can analyze the old stuff. Okay, I'm talking as a business owner and a marketer.
How it charging as monthly?
It probably costs around like used to give 4,000 to 5,000 rupees a month, I guess.
It's based on what package we take.
Yeah, like there should be some pricing available.
And
But-
one more
but-
thing is like
yes.
you told about sales funnel and how different it is from marketing funnel, the general digital marketing funnel.
Marketing funnel is a little bit more elaborated, but the sales funnel, I would rather say that is totally focused on sales. Your motto is
Conversion.
to sales, not to make awareness. Marketing funnel could be your made for awareness as well. You're getting it? Like our motto is not a sales right now. We are a big brand. We just want to expand. We just want to expand. In order to expand, we have to create marketing funnels. We have to provide a lot of various things, not to make exactly sales. But sales funnel is sticking to the sales process, hardly sales process, and we are eliminating those leads, those who are not showing interest in our product. That's our end goal. And in the marketing, we are giving all the access to all the people equally, and the primary priority is to make awareness. And after that, after marketing funnel, we go step ahead with the lead generation. When after lead generation, we go sales funnel. We narrow down the process again and again after that. I hope that clear, Manisha. That
Sales
I hope
funnel
makes
is
sense.
directly we talk about the product and services. In marketing funnel, we also talk about our blogs and other stuffs.
Awareness.
Yes. We can touch a lot of
The
things
branding,
apart
all
from
those
our
things
sales.
will
Yes,
come.
we can go ahead for the branding. In fact, we can go ahead about our brand positioning, storytelling, like what is the brand story that we are covering.
Setting up this website will also come under marketing funnel, right? With a lot of
Absolutely, like it is like a broader perspective to grow a business. Sales funnel is something that you have already a business, now you want to do sales. Marketing funnel is something that you don't have any business, you are just newly created business, and you want to create a funnel for everyone to make you understand that okay, this is your business. Okay, now you can narrow down with the sales funnel after some time.
clear.
Clear.
Sales
Fantastic.
happens after marketing.
Yes. So guys, clear so far that what I have told like about the sales pipeline. It was pretty intense, and I think it's new for you guys. It was new for you, is it?
Yeah, definitely. I never heard
Yes,
about
yes.
the sales pipeline.
Yes, we heard about only pipeline.
Only
sales.
funnel.
I have heard about this somewhere, but exactly don't know where to use that CRM. That was
Fantastic.
interesting to know.
Fantastic. Like it was an interesting,
And
right?
the,
The morning session was more
and the
interesting.
only CRM I know was which is Tally.
Yeah. Tally is actually not a CRM system; it's an accounting software.
I have worked in this system pipeline. Sales
Oh,
pipeline.
You're
when
using
I was doing job for a
when
company.
when what was you
So
using this sales drive or pipe drive?
Zoho CRM,
Zoho.
same
Zoho.
system.
Yes. So yes, Swapnesh have already used this. So do you think Swapnesh this sales pipeline is very important to analyze
Yes,
all the
Shrij, it is
data?
very important for sales. Like
Hmm.
suppose if we have B2B company and we have products of lakhs rupees and crore rupees, so this is the only system that will give you a good revenue or a good ROI.
Now you're getting it. Why I was focusing on the sales pipeline. Sales funnel can teach by
Yes, yes, it
anyone,
is very
but
important.
sales pipeline you have to understand why sales pipeline
Right,
is
right.
important. Correct. So this is a
And
basic
as you
funda.
say that data is very important.
Yeah.
Accurate,
Data without data we
accurate
cannot,
data.
because
Right.
I've been there as a few years back as an HR and after as a team leader and also promoted for as a digital marketer in the same company. So I've been there in various stages with the various kind of activity in the same company, and I've checked each process that why the people are not able to do sales, where they are lacking behind. They are running crores of business, but why still, like, people are coming in the offices, they are getting good pay with the, like, in this as a sales executive, they're getting 30-40,000 in a month in a hand, but still they don't able to convert the sales. What is the reason? The only reason you can analyze from your sales pipeline. When I was there as a, like, in a, like, when we were set for the marketing strategies in our company, we used to check all the graphs that why our sales is not that good, how to increase the sales. So I simply tell all used to tell them, don't look at the marketing aesthetics which we are going outside of the business. Okay, that is working fine, we are doing above average, we are maintaining our costs correctly and we are getting good leads. There are no problem with that. Your problem is inside your business. The people are not maintaining data correctly, people are not working correctly, they are not calling on time, they are not doing email, they are not sending quotations, they are not following up, they are not showing interest. So how people will convert? Because in B2B, if we talk about when product exceeds 10,000 more, okay, so in the B2B you have to talk in person, you cannot send email, you have to convince them that why this 1 lakh rupees of product is just for you, you have to call personally. All this status can be only get to know by this sales pipeline. I hope that is clear, guys. If you really like that concept, let me know. We'll cover more like this, like sales pipeline, which is what I was thinking to cover
Yes,
it from
yes.
very long time.
Yes, yes. Sir, I like the way you teach and एकदम जो काम की चीजें वो बता दे, जो पता ही नहीं, जो मार्केट में ऑलरेडी किसी को कुछ, यानी जो एग्जैक्टली जो मेन चीज है वो आप डायरेक्ट बता रहे हैं.
Correct,
Yes,
तो
yes, this
काफी अच्छा.
topic is very important. At times, if people are not able to convert the sales, they'll directly tell like the marketing things that ads or something is not working
क्योंकि
like
see,
that and all.
people will come, लोग आएंगे और बोलेंगे आपको कुछ नहीं आता है, you are not a good digital marketer. So prove them wrong. So prove them wrong that, see, I'm getting results, this is my lead data, I'm getting a good lead and my cost is good, nothing is worried about from my side. The thing is, in your inside your business, you're doing not think something maybe not doing in the right way. So you have to audit, you have to suggest them as a marketer, as a business owner, sir, please use a CRM system. If you are not using, if you are using a CRM system, can I have a look that what you are doing? So you can just say them that I want to have a look in your CRM system, maybe you are doing something wrong which is need to be corrected. Okay, you can go ahead and see the CRM system, you can make some sales process little better to make your conversions better, because the ultimate motto is to get sales in marketing. That's it. The moment you generate sales, you are a good marketer, good business owner, good person, good human being. The moment you lost
Yes.
the sales, you are a bad person for that. You just
Yes.
ruin the money. Okay, you are just eating the money and not giving results. So I am teaching you how to defend yourself, how to teach others. Okay, at the same time, get motivated yourself. All right.
Yes, yes.
So this is very important stuff.
So the whole investment from running ads to the content marketing to the sales funnels to the process and to the charges of CRMs, this is held by the client side. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Our job is to just do marketing, not to invest in softwares. Okay. Client will invest on everything. Don't invest from your pocket, anything. You just have to master all the processes. Once you get master, no one can stop you to, do a good marketing in the field. For a personal level, you can buy something like automation tools, landing page builders to just help your clients to grow, because no one can afford big softwares. Big brands can afford. If they are running crores of business, they can buy some like pipe drive, like a CRM system, which is paid. But if someone is a coach, like a very small human being, he started new business which he's getting 30,000-40,000 every day. Now he's saying that, can you run lead generation ad? No, for him you cannot say like, sir, why don't you use CRM system? Of course he cannot use it because he cannot afford it. It's very expensive. It is just meant for B2B. And of course, when you go for B2B client, your charges will also increase as a digital marketer, and everything will be increased because B2B client is having a high ticket price always, right?
At the end of this internship, we want this charges class also, that how we charge about C customer for B2B, B2C and all.
Okay. Do you want me to tell that as well, like how to charge to as a freelancer?
That is
At the end of the internship, if we are able to do that.
that is the USP of each digital marketer. I think it should evolve and come, right, Vijay?
Yeah, like I can give you a outer circle concept, like how to choose your right pricing. Okay, but I cannot give you exact formula because it's varies person to person. If you are good at speaking, if you are good at communication, if you are good at presentation, everything matters. Okay, even you don't know about single marketing of M. Okay, you don't even know about marketing, but your communication is so fantastic, and your personality is so good. People will convince, they'll give you the sales, give you the order. Okay, I want to work with you, I'm paying 50,000, 40,000, start working. Now it's your headache that if you want to outsource someone, if you want to give this project to someone to get this thing done. Okay, this is what I'm telling. This is also an art, that people in this marketing, they have a very good communication skill. On the basis they are taking project and they are getting done through some other outsourcing. They are doing from Fiverr, they're doing their own, there's some other helping to a friend. This is something. But again, the main funda is to get sales as a freelancer, as a business owner. Communication skill, show up more, build brand, build personality on the front of eyes. Do that, give that kind of a knowledge to them, so they will think that you are an industry expert and they come to the right place. Don't embarrass them. Don't speak less. You notice that I speak a lot. Always I speak little more. Like I don't speak less. I don't get quiet.
I have noticed this also. One business owner has said, he is talking so much. I think he has knowledge. He can do something for my business, like that. He was telling.
And I felt you are improving your English speaking skills also as well.
Yeah, why not?
At the same time, we should also look how much the business can afford, right?
Absolutely.
That way, if the business is really good, we can digitally grow them. That potential is there. Sometimes we can compromise, right, with the pricing.
Of course, like there are many factors while in terms of pricing your product. Like suppose you are giving consulting, now you are running Facebook ads for an example. Okay, you see that it's a big brand and there is less chances of grow yourself as an individual. Okay, because he's a big brand already. He's a big brand. You don't have to go and say like, okay, I'm with you for next 3 years, 4 years, please, this is my price and all. Give your best price. Okay, give your best regular price to them. Don't negotiate on this. Okay, they are big brands, they can afford you, I know very well. But those who are just growing right now, just in India, there's a lot of people are just running ads there itself, and they are become coach in their industry. Help them with the kind of a pricing so they can afford it. Okay, because today they are earning 50,000. Suppose just because of ads and funnel investment, they are getting in like 5 lakh rupees in a month in their business. So they are growing. Okay, they started growing through you, and once they start growing, you will start also grow. This is the best part in India with the working with coaches. Okay, but the moment they start grow,
they have the faith and build trust on.
Yes, the moment they get sales from you, they will start grow and they will also pay you better. So if they're paying for Facebook ads 15,000, you can ask for like, like your condition should be this. For as if now I'm charging 15,000 rupees a month for run a Facebook ad, but what the moment you start growing, I will increase my price. Okay, I'll increase my service charges. You can start with a low.
This should be at the first time. Whenever the
you can
meeting
start with the
happens,
lows in order to help
because
them
at the end they will not agree with that.
Yeah. Correct, guys? Clear?
Yeah.
All
There are a
right,
lot
that
of
is it,
factors.
guys. that is it. That is it. Money, you understand, Basuraj, Hitesh, I think you were late today.
Yes.
I hope you covered all the
So
stuff.
in this, first of all, we have to analyze this. So practical is on your our own websites and landing pages. So that how our blog are running, how our blog catches the viewers and all this. So the practically things, getting things done and our website rank on top. Then we got to better know that yes, we are now do for the business part or some client.
That is a very good point, Vishnu. Even few people asked me, "Can I get client?" But when I inquired them and asked their knowledge, they were in the beginner stage only, and they want immediately to grow with the clients. So they should analyze. They should have some experience to tell clients that they can bring sales. Only then they will be ready to invest in you.
Absolutely.
Because I saw my I have a brother, so they have like in designing. He has a 4 to 5 websites he designed, and when he went for a job, so they just simply ask, no interview, nothing. They just simply ask, what's your work, what's your project, and all. So he just saw these 4 websites that these are my website and these my work. They checked the website and done. They recruited him. So just like when we do our practical things on our own websites and some of our friends' website, then as a chart, as a presentations, we can show them that's this. From this month, I can work. I worked on this website, and now he is growing and he is ranked on the top. So this is a trust building factor.
Absolutely. And just that's what is recommended also, right? You start building your own social media profile, start building your own profile, start building your email list, start building your own funnels for clients or for your own self. Once you started showing getting results, you can show the same result to other client to pitch it, right? That is something that you can experiment on yourself. You don't have to spend others money as well.
Because this acts like a goodwill. So when you have a better goodwill, then the clients will also attract will about you.
Of course, why not? All right, guys, the session is quite a long today, and that is it today. And I hope you're pretty clear that what is sales funnel and sales pipeline. And someone asked about the sales pipeline, you should
I already
immediately
said this should be of 50 minutes. So every day it should be it has 50 minutes.
from 15 minutes to it went to like 50 minutes now. I think
That's because how interesting the class moves.
One more
Yes,
thing.
yes,
And
yes.
There is no full stop for this. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll do some research about these topics in depth. We have any doubt, we'll drop in the group.
That would be better. Yes, sure,
Yeah.
surely. Anyone,
Can
guys,
we-
having doubt?
one more thing I want to add here. So generally, when we help for local businesses using Facebook ads lead generation, right? So we can't download Excel sheet every time from publishing tool that right. So we can integrate HubSpot directly to Facebook ad. Can we get instant email on that HubSpot?
You want to send this as a responder, autoresponder?
Yes. They are, if the local business has a receptionist, they can call immediately. We can't like every day
We can
download.
we can send it through HubSpot, but it is the feature is paid. And
No.
free HubSpot, you can stick to some like you can do like simply connect your lead generation campaign to HubSpot. That is fine. But you cannot send the autoresponders. If you want to send autoresponders, you have to buy another plan inside this.
Okay, is there any like instant notification on their device, like we can send, like they got a lead, they can call like within a half an hour or 1 hour? So it is much better than like downloading like waiting a day or something. So,
Of course, like see, when it comes to pages like web pages, people go to web pages for fill the contact form. Like you are, if you are
Yes.
using Elementor, we can send autoresponder inside this. Okay, but when we do lead generation ads from Facebook ads, those who don't know, just we can
Yes.
just have that data. Okay, there is no automation at back. They will not get any email confirmation after sending the data to us. Okay, we have to send a confirmation email that thank you for your response, we'll get back to you soon. Okay, this kind of email we have to send all the time as a thank you email.
Okay.
So in order to do that, you can take help of HubSpot. But what I do personally, I use ConvertKit, GetResponse. That day I have shared a lot of names of email marketing tools, if you remember. So I'm using ConvertKit as my personal thing. So I have automated this thing using Pabbly. Pabbly Connect is similar to
Yes, yes.
Zapier and
Zapier,
Pabbly.
yes.
So I use that and I connect them between. And the moment they fill the form, they get an email. They get into my
Yes.
Excel sheet as well. they get into
Yes.
my CRM as well. So a lot of things happening at back. It is a fully automated process. I have not have to
But
open Excel.
I agree, but we get data all, like I want to get data all those that receptionist, that local business owner. So this data should get to those people. Like every time I can't send all this, right? So how can I access? See, they don't know how to go to that Facebook publishing tool. As like download the Excel sheet every time. So instant to get instant lead to their
you can
to their
create
account.
you can create your
Mhm.
own Google sheet. Okay, Google Excel sheet. You
Okay.
can create your own Google Excel sheet. Create a section
Okay.
for each campaign if you want to do so. Otherwise, keep it simple. Give them name,
Okay.
headline, contact information, and little text box, which is what is your query. Okay, this
Okay.
kind of thing. Share, give the access of sheet to everyone. Those who want to see this real
Okay.
separately.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it. Got it.
it's now your
Yes.
job to connect this Excel sheet to this particular Facebook ad campaign. In order to do
Okay.
that, we will use Pabbly Connect. I'll show you in next later classes when we'll cover the Facebook ad thing and Google Ads, how to automate all these
Okay.
processes. I'll show you later.
We can directly connect Google Sheet, right?
No, we cannot do directly connect. We have to use some this third-party tools called Pabbly and Zapier.
Integration. Okay.
Yes, integration
Okay.
tools is required. We cannot do directly. Correct?
Okay. Okay.
Clear, guys? Any
Okay.
doubts so far? So we'll meet again tomorrow at
Yes.
9 sharp. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 9 a.m. sharp.
Fantastic. I hope you like this session, guys. I want your energy right now. Again, if you really like this
Yes.
session, go ahead and click that it was awesome. Write an awesome in the
Yes,
chat.
yes.
I'll be looking forward.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. Very.
So tomorrow we have afternoon class or today?
Not today. Yes, tomorrow we are going to have afternoon class for sure.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for your response, guys. So I'll